a lot of those other platforms that I was talking about are cost prohibitive. And so they don't really understand the budget of most SMEs on the African continent. And so what Bizen has also done is they formed banking relationships so that as you are formalizing your business, if you would like to explore whether or not you can get access to a loan from the bank, you just hit a single button, the information automatically goes to the bank and they can make an immediate loan decision, which compared to the alternative options available would likely be much more affordable. It's got a free trial, so if anybody wants to try it out before deciding whether or not it's something that works well for them, they're more than welcome to do so. They can do that on bizen.com. And so the feedback in both markets, Kenya, Tanzania, we're also in Malawi for that one as well, has been very positive, right? That many of these systems have been cost prohibitive, they've been too complicated, they've been difficult to use, and this is something that's very easy and very helpful to their business that they otherwise hadn't been aware of these insights, right? Every business likely has a fixed overhead, and you need to weigh that into understanding, your daily, weekly, and monthly profitability, and this makes that information and insight immediately available. Still a new offering in the market, and interestingly, when we first started, we were actually thinking about putting together a pricing strategy based upon slightly less than the American competitive product. And as we started to explore it more, we realized that they were missing a lot of the market at that price point. And so this is really very recently, within the last few months, that we went through pricing revisions to be very affordable. We've got packages starting at less than 500 bob a month.
At People Daily, we believe small actions lead to monumental changes. As we commit to a greener future, embrace simple steps, reduce, reuse, and recycle. It's time to go green. Kua Green. Switch off unused lights, opt for reusables over disposables, and support eco-friendly products. Each choice, no matter how small, makes a difference. Inspire others with your green journey, and together let's shape a more sustainable tomorrow. Kua Green is an initiative of the People Daily.
Multi bonus, zidisha ushindi wako hadi 1,000 na multi bonus 1000%. Kuwa mshindi, Mozartbet.
K24 Sports News, powered by Mozartbet.
Back to the future. The future is simulate. Bet smarter. Win faster now. Be a winner.
Kenya to host a mountain running competition for the very first time. But before that, let's play. My name is Chris Migwambo. The Kenya men's football team Harambee Stars have touched down in South Africa ahead of their two final 2025 Africa Cup of Nations AFCON qualifiers matches against Zimbabwe and Namibia. Coach Engin Firat has traveled with a squad of 23 men, including Kenya under-20 captain Amos Wanjala, who has earned his first call-up to the senior team. Notable players are defenders Eric Ouma, Daniel Anyembe, and Joseph Okumu, midfielders Austin Odhiambo, Duke Abuya, and Richard Odada. Captain Michael Olunga, alongside forwards Jonah Ayunga and John Avire, are in the team.
So they will not open the game, they will close the game, they will try to play on time. We are aware of this, and we will have our ideas how to open the game, how to use also the weak sides of these teams. So you saw now the qualifiers, Zimbabwe till now conceded only one goal. And Namibia, even if they don't have any point in our group, then you can also understand how strong our group is. In the World Cup qualifiers, Namibia is in their group second, you know. So some people don't know how strong these teams are. So we are aware of it, and but it doesn't change the fact that we.
Moving forward, South Africa women's sevens rugby team Springbok women beat Kenya women's sevens rugby team Lionesses 19 points to 10 in the women's rugby sevens final played in Accra, Ghana on Sunday. Stella Wafula scored the first try of the match to put Kenya Lionesses in front in the opening minutes before Springbok women responded through Ayanda Malinga for a 5-5 score at halftime. In the second half, the Lionesses took the lead once again through Sharon Auma, who raced over to score, putting Kenya ahead 10-5. South Africa responded perfectly through Zintile Mpufa, who sold a dummy and broke free before setting up Felicia Jacobs, who sprinted clear to score, giving South Africa a 12-10 lead. Felicia Jacobs then scored a decisive try, sealing the win 19-10 in favor of the Springboks women. Despite the loss, Kenya Lionesses have qualified for the 2025 HSBC World Rugby 7 Series Challenger.
On the 7th circuit, Zintli Mapupa made the break, fended off the defenders. Now she knows the defense is coming and she just sends it away at the exact right time. And Jacobs has shown earlier that she has quite a bit of gas, and there she goes. She scores. Conversion is...
Moving forward, Kenya will host her inaugural mountain running world ranking competitions on November 16th at the Longonot Park in Naivasha. Athletics Kenya President, that is Jackson Tuwei, has expressed confidence that the event will create room for development of more talented athletes in the country. Meanwhile, the World Mountain Running Association President, Mr. Tomo Saf, who is visiting the country for the first time, believes it's important and the right time for Kenya to host the event.
It's been merged with trail running, but I leave that to the president. He'll be able to explain to you more about this. So we'll need to train more coaches so that we can get more athletes, because unless athletes are coached, unless they are given the knowledge and the tactics and how to coordinate such activities like this, then they will not be able to succeed.
The next step could be organization of the World Cup race, which is next level, and then of course comes the World Championships or something like that. And your president already also mentioned the importance of the youth and the masters. WMRA is organizing also the under-16 event. So it's for the juniors, and it's organized every year.
Kenya is hosting and organizing more and more mountain races. There is the one in Dindaret, beginning of the year. There was Mount Kenya in the past years. So it's Mount Longonot coming Saturday. So it's important for the development that there are more competitions organized in the country to make the runners to see mountain running.
To European football now, Gabriel Martinelli was on the score sheet as Arsenal drew 1-1 against Chelsea in the London derby played on Sunday at Stamford Bridge. Gabriel Martinelli scored in the second half, while Neto equalized for Chelsea as the two sides shared the spoils. In Spain, Real Sociedad